Feranda, thank you so much for speaking with me today.
My pleasure, Monica.
All right, let's jump right in. Let's talk about how the Chicago Mass Choir got started.
Well, Chicago Mass Choir was founded as a result of the ECC Music Workshop back in 1988 by our founder, the late James Chambers. And it was actually, the workshop was modeled after the Gospel Music Workshop of America. His dream was to bring together various choirs, musicians, directors, singers, and other gospel music entities throughout the Chicago and the outlying area of Chicago for a week-long workshop. And the second year of the workshop, a record producer from Light Records attended the end of the workshop musical celebration and was so impressed and suggested to our founder that we record the choir. And it was first a workshop choir, and then the name was changed to Chicago Mass Choir, because at the time, mass choirs were very popular. You know, you had your Mississippi Mass, LA Mass, and there was no Chicago Mass until our beginning.
Okay. All right. So what for the choir? Does it consist of your local church members? Can you tell me about the members on the choir?
Well, the choir is a non-denominational community choir, given that we're not affiliated with the church nor denomination, and our members are from various churches throughout Chicago. And we even have members that are living in Minneapolis, St. Louis, Milwaukee, that commute to Chicago for our rehearsals. We are interracial, and again, it's a non-denominational community choir.
Okay. All right. So I believe that the choir is also involved with community service projects.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just got so excited.
That's okay.
Yeah,
That's okay.
Absolutely. In fact, on our Facebook page, Chicago Mass Choir, pictures of a recently community service that we fellowship with residents at the Carlton Nursing Home in Chicago. And not only do we fellowship by singing, we also bring care packages to give to the residents. And, you know, above the care packages and the singing, you know what they appreciate, Monica? The hugs.
Wow.
Yeah, the hugs.
That's awesome.
And we adopt a school every year at the beginning of the school year. We adopt the kindergarten schools for school supplies and even uniforms that are needed for some of the students. And we have participated in food drives to help the homeless in terms of bringing canned goods. So that is very important to us, our community service. And we also, as a part of our heritage with gospel music, we no longer, given that we no longer sponsor the week-long ECC Music Workshop, and at the time we held it at Kennedy King College, and we were part of the Division of Continuing Education. So we currently utilize our community service by sponsoring free seminars 3 or 4 times a year to the community, where we would bring in a key facilitator and actually a 2-hour seminar on a particular theme. It could be from praise and worship, vocal technique, choir decorum, and the list goes on. So that's another element of our community service that we sponsor.
Okay. All right. So even with the choir, what is your role with the choir? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, I'm the president CEO. I've been in this capacity since 1994. I also serve as one of the chartered members and lead singers for the organization, and I'm responsible for the overall direction for the organization. And of course, I have a phenomenal team that works with me of officers, as well as our advisory board.
Okay, all right. So for your current project that's out now, is the Chicago Mass is 15 Live. And
yes, it is.
I know it's out and it's available in stores. Can you talk a little bit about the album?
Yeah, for 15 Live, and actually that's our 15th recorded project. And we are just so thrilled about it because, of course, it's true to our base traditional gospel. We've got praise and worship. And what was so unique for us is that we had the opportunity to record at the TBN studio outside of Nashville in Henderson, Tennessee. And for us, it was actually having those in attendance from a variety of denominations and ethnic backgrounds as well. So we are excited, and we really talk about the praises of God. God is an awesome God. Look up, get your blessing. So it's really a project of inspiration to inspire all of God's people, because we serve a mighty good God.
Yes, ma'am. And I believe Mighty Good God is actually your current single right now.
Well, that was our first single, and now our current single is Awesome God.
Okay, Awesome God.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
All right. So if your listeners wanted to find out more about the choir, how can they find out more about Chicago Mass?
Well, thank you for asking, Monica. We have our Facebook page, Chicago Mass Choir. We have our website, chicagomasschoir.com, and you can also reach us via Twitter. We are really embracing social media, and we try to always stay current with our activities on our Facebook page as well as our website. And we are now even showing small snippets or videos of some of the concerts that we have. And of course, we are on YouTube, all of our projects, and we just get overwhelming support and response to sharing our music of ministry.
All right. Well, I definitely would like to say thank you so much, Feranda, for the interview, and many blessings to you with the success of the CD.
Thank you so much. And Monica, I do want to say that on April the 21st and April the 13th, the TV taping of the All-State Gospel Superfest will be aired. And I asked individuals to start checking their local television stations for their specific date. And those 2 dates, they're going to be aired in the Chicago area. And we are excited about that. And we also were featured on the new season for 2013 for Bobby Jones' BET Gospel program. And this year, the end of December 2013, we will be preparing for our 10th tour abroad, where we were going to Spain for a 3-week period this year.
That is wonderful. Can you talk a little bit more about the tour?
Well, God has truly expanded our territory. Not only do we minister throughout the United States, this past December 2012, God saw favor with the choir, where at the same time we had one group of singers for Chicago Mass Choir on a 10-day tour of Switzerland, and another group of singers from Chicago Mass Choir on a 10-day concert tour of Spain. We have toured Spain, Switzerland, Greece, Italy, and we're just excited that God has positioned us for this time to share our ministry abroad.
Yes, ma'am. That is definitely wonderful. All of the great things that you all have going on with the choir. Again, I just want to say I really do appreciate you and this opportunity to talk with you. And again, wish you many blessings on the CD.
Thank you, Monica. And I just want to encourage you and the Gospel Source for all that you do to support gospel music, because I don't care how good your music is, if people are not able to hear it, and with you sharing our music, it does not reach the masses. So thank you, and be encouraged, and appreciate all that you do.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless.
God bless.